field here at Ridgeland. A very nice place to watch a football game. Would be better if they didn't have the track in front of the bleachers and then on the field. So,
but like you say, we've got the track and in front of us, and so you're back away from the field, and then the baseball field, just outstanding baseball field. It's kind of like a minor league baseball park, and I would say one of the best, if not the best, high school baseball facility in the state of Georgia. Period. We'd like to send out some congratulations right now. Former Murray Indian football player Marshall Hewlett talking to his dad tonight, asking Marshall and his wife Chastity, expecting the child, and found out that he was born last Friday night. Hayden Lane Marshall, the son of the proud parents are Marshall and Chastity Hewlett, and he was a gollywhopper, they say.
Yeah.
And but congratulations to Marshall. He played a couple of years ago, graduated in '96, and a good kid. I've known him a long time and coached him when he was 8, and we're just happy for Chastity. She's played basketball at Murray County and basketball coach, and Coach Linder became engaged last night.
Whoa.
So Greg finally found somebody to take him. Murray County capable of running some long drives and capable of running some very quick scoring drives. I know you want to bring it up about Tech, and I'll go ahead and say this. Two things I was impressed with Tech. An 18-play drive in the second half and got a touchdown. A 17-play drive came up dry, but to run 35 plays in 2 drives, that's how you win ball games.
It's a high kick. Dotson will take it at around the 8, across the 10, 15, 20. Has an opening, 25 to the 30. Cuts it outside, gets to the 32-yard line before he is brought down. And the Indians will start right there and on the stop. And Feely, the running backs behind Statham, looking over 4-3 defense. Here's Statham. On the option, pitch back, Feely fumble. The ball is still on the ground, and Ridgeland has it at the 30. Ridgeland recovers at the 30-yard line on the fumble, and recovered by David Human on the recovery, and the Indians starting off.
Scrimmage, and when the pitch was low and out in front of him, and he just couldn't get the handle on it. And Ridgeland gets the first turnover of the game.
Wide out left and right. Ridgeland business at the Murray 30 after the Indians fumbled on the opening snap. Here's Eblin, hands it off to the fullback. He's hit hard at the line, no gain. That was Josh Myers, nothing. Ridgeland recovers, and they have it at the 30-yard line of Murray County. Second down, 3 wideouts now, flood the right side. Here's Eblin. Fakes, looks under pressure, fires out in the flats. It is caught by the tight end down around the 22-yard line. In on the stop, Bradley Scott got him. Walcott, a pickup of around 8 yards on the play, Jerry. 10:35, clock moving, Ridgeland threatening here in the opening quarter. Following the Indian fumble. Here's Eblin, under center, takes it. Rolls right, has the first down inside the 20, and it's 1st and 10 for Ridgeland at the 18-yard line, as Eblin just took it and followed the fullback, Jerry, and picked up about 5 for the first down. That's Hall, and Myers will come to the left side, one to the right. 2 running backs, they're split behind Eblin. That's Williams and Marsh. Here's a reverse, a double reverse. Here's Myers with it. He'll fire. Wide open is Eblin in the end zone and overthrows the ball. The old double reverse, Jerry, and Myers stopped. Had Eblin coming out of the backfield after he handed it off. No one on him, and he just overshot him.
Yeah, and Myers had him up breaking open into the end zone, just overthrew him. A big break for the Indians.
So it's 2nd down and 10, the ball at the 18-yard line. Now they go to the I back. Wide out left and right. Eblin under center. Fakes, rolls to his left, looks, under pressure, and down he goes. And they're going to say incomplete pass.
No, I think they might rule him down, surely.
No, they're going to say incomplete pass.
Oh, man.
Yard line. Then back in the I backfield. Wide out left and right. Eblin drops, rolls to his left. Under pressure, he's hammered back at the 28-yard line. Richard in on the stop. He fumbled the ball. Murray has it. Back at the 29-yard line. The Indians get a recovery as Eblin went back to pass under some heavy pressure. Lost 1st and 10 Indians following a Ridgeland turnover. Here's Statham on the option, going to pitch back Feely. He's hit at the line, gets across the 30 to about the 31. A good stop by Dustin Fauché on the stop, and maybe a yard. Fauché, maybe. 2nd down, 9. Ball at the 30. Statham, fullback Bijar, huge hole, 40, 45. Bijar to the 50, still on his feet, 45, and Myers will drag him down at the 38-yard line. David Bijar, Jerry, what a 22-yard pickup? 32-yard pickup by David Bijar.
Behind a big game by Bijar puts the Indians 1st down now.
9 minutes to go here in the quarter. No score. Indians at the Ridgeland 38. Bijar again right up the middle. Drags to the 34, maybe the 33. Strickland hanging on for the tackle. Bijar, line play by the Indians early.
Yeah, left guard.
In the 1st quarter. 2 wideouts to the right side. Pacheco and Dotson. Here's the handoff to Bijar right up the middle. Another big gain down to the 20-yard line. Bijar picks up about another 13, and that's a 1st down for the Indians. They're going to mark it at the 21-yard line. Give him 11 on the play. Indians threatening. Wide out left and right. And handoff to Bijar again right up the middle. Another 10-yard pickup down to around the 10. Myers and Simmons in on the stop. And that's close to another 1st down. That is a 1st down for Bijar, Jerry. They just, early on, they can't stop it.
I'll be working.
Timeout on the field. Let's see. Ridgeland will use their 2nd timeout. 7:50 to go here in the 1st quarter. Indians threatening. We're back in 30 seconds.
All 253, about 58 yards all behind on Bijar.
Statham takes it, gives it to Bijar right up the middle, breaks a tackle to 5. Bijar driving. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown, David Bijar from 10 yards out, and it's 6-0. The Indians lead it, and that was all David Bijar on that drive.
Yeah, that 6-play drive went 71 yards for the touchdown, and that time, like you say, 71 yards, 70 of it by David Bijar, and the blocking of the offensive line between the tackles.
Gould will try to make it a 7-0. There's a snap, kick is up, and it's good. 7. Here's the kick by Gould. Fauché will take it at the 13, breaks to the outside, has room, and he's dropped. Bradley Scott got him around the 23-yard line, or number 32 rather, for the Indians. That was Johnny Briggs grabbed him and dropped him. Good quarter, 7-0. Murray County with the lead. Eblin under center. Takes it. 2-step drop, fires in the flats, incomplete. Tried to hit his tight end around the 33-yard line, Walcott. And nothing there. In on the coverage was Beerline. He was right there, and I believe, Jerry, might have heard footsteps. Fauché wide to the left, 2 wideouts now to the left side, 1 to the right, split backs behind Eblin. He rolls to his right, slant pattern, it is incomplete. Tried to hit Fauché, Beerline right there. Fans wanted interference, but that was
he hit him
behind him.
But it was behind him and past him by the time he hit him. He ran a little curl route out there.
2 wideouts go to the right side. That's Fauché and Sargent. Wide to the left is Tyler Hall. Here's Eblin, fumbled the ball, and he falls back on it at around the 23-yard line, right to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he lost a half a yard. So, here's Smith waiting for the snap. Good snap. Here comes the rush. End over low spirals. Dotson will take it at the 39 to the 40. Running room 45 to the 50, and he's sandwiched right there. They're going to say the 49-yard line of the Indians. The Indians' good field position, Jerry, and Indians want to county with the lead. Wide left will be Miranda. Here's Statham. Under center, takes, I lost the bet. Here's Statham back to pass, fires out in the flats over the head of Pacheco, incomplete. So Statham 0 for 1. 2nd down and 10 now. Here's Statham under center, 2nd and 10, takes it. Pitch back Feely, has running room 45. Feely darts 40, 35. Feely could go 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Feely got in the end zone for the touchdown. 51-yard run by R.J. Feely, and the Indians lead it now 13-0, Jerry. He was tight roping the sidelines down around the 10-yard line and stayed in bounds.
Yeah.
Good snap. This down kick is up, and it is good. 6:20. Play
That was an incomplete pass. Second play, a 51-yard run on the option by R.J. Feely. PAT was good. Indians lead it 14-0. Perry, that options worked that time because of the success on the previous drive by Bijar with about 69 yards out of a 71-yard drive, just carrying the ball up the middle.
Gould will kick it off. Fauché and Williams back deep. Here's the kick. It's angling towards the sidelines. Fauché will field it and fall out of bounds. And he inside the 20, calling it the 19. Wide out left. That's Sargent. High backfield now with Eblin. Eblin going to give it to the fullback right up the middle. He gets out to around the 23-yard line.
Donnie Hardy in on the tackle.
And that's a pickup of about 4 yards on the play. Under center on 2nd and 6. He fumbled the ball and he falls back on it again. Back at around the 23-yard line. He might have lost another yard on that fumble exchange, Jerry. They're having some trouble with that.
Yeah.
To the left. Marsh and Williams, the running backs. Here's Eblin. He gives it to Williams. Hit at the line. Breaks a tackle. Gets to the 25. No more. A couple of yards. And that's it. Stopped by a host of Indians, and it's 4th down and 5 now for Ridgeland. Indians going to rush at 5. Low snap. Dean Smith gets it off. A wobbly spiral. Dotson's going to let hit at the 38, and it's going to be dead at the 37 by Fauché. And moments there. Here's Statham. Gives it to Bijar, maybe a yard. And that's it. Right up the middle. Tripped up initially by Thomas Bland. Being late here in the first quarter. 2 wideouts to the left. Here's Statham from the right hash mark. Takes it. Going to pitch back Feely. Feely going to the corner. Has running room. Gets to the 38 or 43-yard line before he is dropped by Larry Simmons out on the corner. So Feely picks up about 7 yards on the play. He gave him 6 on the play for the Indians. Here's Statham. Keep it on the option. Running room 50. 45 Statham to the 40-yard line. Inside the 40. Down to the 39. Tyler Hall in on the stop for Ridgeland. And it's a first down for the Indians.
About 16 yards.
16-yard pickup by side. Tight end lines up on the left. Here's Statham. Drops back. Looks. Under pressure. Fires. It is short hopped. Incomplete. And putting the pressure on Statham a little extra out there is number 25, and that's Clay Patterson coming from his linebacker position. Patterson blitz from the linebacker, and officials timeout. They're sending Patterson to the sidelines now. I think a little equipment problems, and Eblin will come in and play linebacker. On a 2nd and 10 from the 39. Oh, here's a reverse. Here's a reverse to Vineyard. Has the wall set up to the 35, to the 30. Vineyard cuts it back in the middle of the field to the 20, to the 15, down to around the 14. And did he fumble? I believe he fumbled, but the Indians got back on top of it at the 15-yard line. A 24-yard run by Vineyard on the reverse.
Ran the tackler that sprung him open for another 10 or 12 yards.
Here's Statham. Takes it on the option. Keeps it. Running room to the 10. Cuts it back to the 5. To the 4. Stretching to the 3. And a penalty marker. Did the marker come down? I believe it did on a late hit.
I can't see through this glass.
I believe it's going to be a late hit on Ridgeland.
Pretty good block from the center downfield. Kind of got in his way. That was Zach Miller that sprung it open also.
So it's 1st and goal now. The ball just, can't tell, right inside the 2. Yeah, right inside, let's call it the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for, they're going to say 3, but it's closer to the 2. Here's Statham under center. Takes it, gives it to Bijar, hit at the line, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to be driven out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Someone hit him. I believe it was Patterson. The clock is running.
Church hit him and never could get him down, but they got him out of bounds. But they
3.5. Statham takes it on 2nd and goal. Going to keep it on the option. Diving in the end zone. Touchdown, Joel Statham. A nice move by Statham. Read the defense and took it in the end zone, and it is 20 0-0. They're coming in. Herndon late getting on the field. He does it so in time. Gould will try to make it a 21-0 score. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
It's an 8-play drive, 63 yards that time. Joel Statham, one big run, 16-yarder, and then Feely on a 24-yard run, and then Statham a 3-yard run for the touchdown. PAT good, and it's 1:21 to go in the quarter. Indians lead at 21-0.
Gould will kick it off. Here's Williams at the 10, across the 15, 20, cuts it outside, running room 30, and he's hit right there at the 30-yard line. Had an opening on the outside, but he was hit right at the 30-yard line. So Eblin under center, I backfield, wide out left and right. Here's Eblin, gives it off to Williams, tried to go the right side, hit at the line, maybe a yard on the play. I believe it was Herndon in on the stop first initially, and then here comes the rest of the Indians. Maybe a yard by Williams. So it's 2nd down, 9. Eblin under center, fumbled a snap again, and he's hit at the line, back at the 30. It goes Eblin, Jerry, and they've had all kinds of exchange problems. Maybe he lost a yard. No gain on the play, I guess. 2-1, and that's it. At the end of the first quarter, Murray County 21, Ridgeland nothing. Back after the 60-second timeout. So it's 3rd and 8. Eblin under center. Back to pass looking. Going long across the middle. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Dwight Marsh. Had him open at the 45-yard line, Jerry. If he catches the ball in stride, he might score.
Yeah, tight.
Well, Dean Smith will come on the punt. Back deep, it's Dotson standing around his 32-yard line. 11:56 to go before halftime. Indians out in front, 21-0. Smith will do the punting. Good snap from center. Here comes the rush. A good high lazy spiral. Dotson will fair catch at the 38-yard line, and the Indians will start there. 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Quarter. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Bijar and Feely, the running backs behind Statham. Looking over a 4-3 defense. Statham. Back to pass, looks under pressure, fires out in the flats. It is caught Pacheco, and he's driven out of bounds. They're going to say stayed in bounds at the 46-yard line. Pickup of about 7 on the play to Pacheco.
Well, just ran an out route over on the far side. And
2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Here's Statham under center, takes it, gives it to Bijar right up the middle. 1st down right at the 50-yard line. Tripped up at the line, Jerry, but he picked up 4 yards on the play for him and a 1st down.
Yeah, if he breaks through the line, somebody got him on the knee, kind of flipped him, gets his balance. He's got a long way to run there.
Left. Indians moving right to left. Statham. Joel takes it. Fakes, looks, has plenty of time, fires for Vineyard. It is overthrown incomplete at the 30-yard line. Tyler Hall had him step for step there, Jerry. It had to have been a great throw and then a great catch before halftime. Statham has Pacheco and Vineyard to the left. Going to pitch back. Felix on the ground, and Statham picks it back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play, Jerry, and that has really been the Indians' downfall thus far. They played a perfect game except for the fumbles, the 2 fumbles on the pitch. Now it's left, 1 right. Now Statham in the shotgun on 3rd and 15. Has to reach the 40 of Ridgeland. Back to pass looking. Fires out in the flats. Is caught by Hall. Hall breaks a tackle at the 40. Still on his feet. Has the 1st down at the 35. To the 32-yard line goes Big John Hall. He ran over a couple, Jerry, and picked up the 1st down. About a 23-yard pickup on the play by John Hall. And he got the last, 12 second effort.
Yeah, he's a load, Perry. John hadn't caught one in a couple of weeks, 281 pounds, and broke the first tackling, and the other guys just bouncing off of him and able to get the 1st down. If they hit him where he catches it, he's not going to get that 1st down.
1st and 10 Indians at the 32 of Ridgeland, leading 21-0. Statham Going to keep it option, running room, 25. Statham going to the corner, and he's going to be knocked down about 9 yards on the play, and that's a good play out there by Dusty Wright.
Yeah.
And a half yard to go for the Indians. And Vineyard to the left. Good time to waste one, maybe go to the end zone. Here's Statham, takes it. Rolls to his left. He's going to be knocked down back behind the line of scrimmage, back at around the 27-yard line by 3. Panthers got him and led there by big Evan Walcott, 7-yard line. Here's Statham, 2 wideouts to the right. Statham on the option, pitch back. Feely has running room and the first down, breaks a tackle, gets inside the 20 to around the 19-yard line before he is tripped up by Larry Simmons at around the 19, and that's enough for an Indian first down. Ridgeland, 7:55 to go, second quarter. Statham right up the middle of Bijar, breaks a tackle. He's in the secondary, running over people inside the 5. Still going down to the 1-yard line goes David Bijar. 18 yards by David Bijar, and Jerry, he was running hard.
Had a crack there in the middle, Miller and company on the offensive line, and once he got back there were some safeties that really didn't want to come up and make a tackle.
Ball game. Here's Statham under center, takes it. Going to give it to Bijar right up the middle, touchdown. And Larry Simmons hit him in the end zone. He still didn't go down. So it's 7:20 to go in the first half. Indians leading it now 27-0. Statham will hold. There's the snap. Hold is down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 7:20 to go, second quarter. Indians 28, Ridgeland nothing. Back after this 30-second timeout. Here's the kick by Gould. It's going to be Williams at the 14, across the 20, 25, and he gets to the 29.
Fumble.
And they say he fumbled.
He did say he did. I saw the ball pop out. He may have been down, though, Perry.
I believe he was. The ball's going to be at the 29, and Ridgeland will have it at the 29. Let's call it the 29, Jerry?
29, and
3 wideouts. Here's Eblin, gives it to the fullback, and nothing, maybe a yard. He carried the stack to the 30, and that's about as far as he's going to get.
got some scores during that last break. Gordon Central 7-6 over Dalton. That's early. Northwest and Southeast, no score at this point.
8-0, I have to be. Here's handoff to the tailback. Has running room to the 40, out to the 42-yard line. Marsh carries it in on the stop. Jerry was Steve Postel, but 1.5. Here's inside handoff to Marsh again. He gets to the 45, stretches to the 46. Hardy in on the stop. At first, initially, he's the one that got him first, but he picks up about 3 on the play, does Marsh. High backfield behind Eblin. He fumbled the snap again, and Eblin falls back on it after about a 4-yard loss, back to the 43-yard line. He's having trouble, Jerry. I don't know if that's been a problem all year, but definitely this game.
Yeah.
Coming in, I believe it is. I believe it's going to be Dusty Wright coming in, the quarterback. I think Coach Starling's seen enough of this. So out of Eblin, right in the game on a 3rd and 9. Takes it, 3-step drop out in the flats. It is almost picked off by Beerline, cutting in front of Fauché, and good play by Beerline. Timed that one nice. I thought he had it, Jerry, at the 50-yard line, and it had been a foot race.
Almost stepped in front of him for the interception.
Up back, he's standing around the 35, Dotson around the 20. Good snap, and it's a fake. Here's Smith, fires out in the flats, incomplete, and the Indians will take over at the 43-yard line, Jerry. I don't understand the play. If you're going to go for the first down, get your wide receiver beyond the sticks if he wants to put this game away. 28-0, they lead it here in the second quarter. Statham under center, takes it, fakes, rolls to his right, has time, fires for Pacheco, out there, overthrown at the 25-yard line, incomplete. He was open. Dusty Wright was about 4 or 5 yards behind and incomplete at the 43.
Well, I had 43 to begin with, so.
Nice that glare. Here's Statham. Going to pitch back Feely. Has some running room. Cuts it inside to the 20-35. Feely, a foot race to the end zone, and a touchdown, R.J. Feely. 43 yards by R.J. Feely, and the Indians up 34-0 with 4:43 to go here in the second quarter. It's a good snap. It's down. Kick is up. Line drive, and it's good. 4:43 to go before halftime. Indians 35. Ridgeland nothing. Back
3 to go in the half. A two-play drive after the Indians took it over on downs from Ridgeland. First play, incomplete pass. Second play, a 43-yard run by R.J. Feely on a fine block by Ryan Ball. PAT was good. Indians, an offensive explosion here in the first half, 35-0.
Gould kicking it off. It's a high one. It's Williams at the 12. Across the 15, 20. Cuts it back outside, trying to get some running room. Hands it to the 25. Cuts it to the 30. Stiff arms out to the 35-yard line before he's dragged out of bounds by the Indians. It looks like Brandon Smith, I believe, had him first and drug him out of bounds. So here's it, right, back to pass looking, going long, has a man wide open. Fauché has it at 35, 30, Fauché 25, 20, 15, 10. Fauché is knocked out of bounds, and he is down. That was a Bradley Scott really hit Fauché in the knees, and Fauché is still down outside the end zone. He's about the 4-yard line, and they're motioning for the trainer to come down there, Jerry, and Bradley Scott really hit him right around the ankles, and you could tell once he hit him, he was hurting.
Yeah, Bradley go for it to knock him out of bounds, and unfortunately got him around the knee or the lower part of the leg, and the player is injured on the sideline, and just led him perfectly.
Ford right under center. Takes it, fumble to snap, and I believe the Indians have it. Do they? No, second down, back at the 5-yard line. Still, it's some exchange problems, Jerry. That's about the 5th one we've had tonight.
Through the middle of the line.
Second and goal back at the 6-yard line. Here's right, toss, sweep to Williams. Marsh goes to the 1. That was Marsh, excuse me. Marsh to the 1-yard line, picked up about 5 on the play. And it is third and goal from the 1. About 3 snaps. This exchange from center to quarterback. Here's right, third and goal from the 1. Takes it on the option, dives in the end zone, touchdown. Dustin Wright in the end zone gives the Panthers fans something to cheer about here in the first half.
Finally able to get it in the end zone with that 1-yard run.
Simmons will hold. Smith will try to make it 7. Low snap, it's on the way, it's up, and it is good. How did they miss it? I have no idea.
And John Hall, walking off the field, was asking Postel, how in the world did you miss that one?
Postel was so close, I was afraid he was going to get kicked in the gut. I said, Coach, we have more football left. I'm going to take a beating. Dean Smith will kick it off. Indians 35-7 lead over Ridgeland. Dotson standing around the 9-yard line. It's been all Indians here in this first half. Smith waiting for the whistle. There it is. Here's the kick. It's a high kick. Dotson will take it at the 8-yard line. Brings out to the right, still on his feet, gets to the 30, still on his flag down, could be a hold. Dotson still on his feet, to the 50, to the 45. This might come back, I believe it is. Dotson all the way down to the 33-yard line, but I think it's all for naught, and it's going to come back, and it's going to be a hold against the Indians.
Had he scored, that would have been a heartbreaker to have to bring that one back. Penalty's going to be marked at the 32. They're on 38. On 37, 49.
Just to go. High backfield. Behind Statham. Here's Statham on the option. Pitch back Feely. Feely cuts it inside to the 20. Back outside to the 25, to the 30. Breaks a tackle to the 37-yard line. Goes R.J. Feely before Dusty Wright brings him out of bounds at the 37, and a clip against the Indians. I didn't see the flag, but a clip way back at around the 15-yard line.
I don't know what that was unless they tried to say the wideout. I think it was Pacheco, 80. Yeah, no, Marcus Miranda had a block out there. Maybe
20 to go for the Indians. That's Vineyard and Pacheco. Clock moving, 2:40 to go before halftime. Here's Statham under center. Takes it. Gives it to Bijar right up the middle. He's sandwiched right at the 9-yard line. A good job by Patterson from the first half. Statham from the 9. Going to pitch back Feely, trying to get to the outside to the 15. Takes on a tackler out to the 18-yard line. So Feely picks up about 9 on the play. And inside now, closing in on 1:45 to go before halftime. Vineyard and Pacheco to the short side of the field to the left. Murray County on the left hash mark. Here's Statham. Rolls to his right under some pressure, fires out in the flat. It is in and out of the hands of Big John Hall, the tight end. And that's incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Getting onto the field. So back deep will be Jordan Eblin and around the 45. Low snap, Statham gets his foot in the football straight up in the air. Eblin's going to get away from it, hits it at 35, gets a good Indian bounce out to the 48, 40 across midfield to the 47-yard line. Jerry, about a 20-yard kick and a 20-yard roll. And second quarter, Wright still in at quarterback for Ridgeland at the 49. Wright looks under pressure, fires, has a man open, in and out of the hands, and incomplete. Beerline had it. He overshot the tight end. Beerline had his hands on it, and then in and out of his hands, and then Herndon almost had the interception. 49 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here's Wright, takes the snap, looks under some pressure, rolls out of the pocket to the right side. He's still under pressure, gets away, and he's going to be tackled down by Chase Pritchett back at the 32-yard line. Horse collared back at the 32, Jerry, and that's a loss. About 18 yards on the play.
Like that, they're not afraid to throw the flag, but got away with that one.
3rd and a long way, 28 to go. Wright back to pass, looks, fires a long pass for Marsh. He's got it. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 68 yards from Wright to Marsh, who got behind Beerline on the last play of the first half, and 68 yards. Jerry,
is a drop, and he's not throwing it to a player. He's just throwing it as far as he can down the field, and our defenders let him run behind, just get behind him and run under the pass to make the reception. And Ridgeland wants to take a timeout.
There's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is on the way, and it's good. And that's the last play of the first half with the score at halftime. Murray County 35, Ridgeland 14. Back after this timeout. So Marsh has impressed me, Jerry. You've got Williams, who is a freshman. Here's the kick. It's going to be Williams at the 15 to the 20. Breaks it outside to the 25. Cuts it back to the 28-yard line before he is tripped up by Jacoby Pratt at the 28-yard line. And it'll be 8-yard line. Ridgeland ball there. And here's a big series for the Murray defense.
Move it down the field and score. We got us a ball game.
Here's Wright under center. He takes it back to pass, looking, has a man wide open, overthrown. Had Marsh at the 40-yard line, and Scott was coming up. If Marsh catches the ball, and Jerry, he has a big gain, but he pulled up a little short there. Ball at the 28-yard line, just underway, third quarter. Here's Wright, takes it, inside handoff to Marsh, trying the outside, has the corner to the 30, to the 35-yard line goes Marsh before he is driven out of bounds by John Hall. But a pickup of about 8, maybe 9 on the play. 3 to go for Ridgeland. Here's Wright under center. He takes it, gives it off to Marsh. Marsh first down across the, well, he's going to be close to the first down. They're going to give him around the 39. From that mark, he'll have the first down for Marsh.
Yeah, a little dive play off the right guard, able to get some positive yardage on that.
It's wide to the right side. Looking over a 5-man front, hand off to Marsh. He tries to tippy-toe at the line, and they eat him up right there at the line around the 38-yard line, Jerry. He went through the line. He was a little tiptoeing to the line before he really got hit, and he's slow getting up.
Yeah, try to run kind of a trap play to this side of the field, and the tackles for I think the Indians will take it.
I'm sure they will. They'll mark it back 10 yards. I didn't see it. The old Bermuda has It's gone brown on us, and it's hard to pick up a flag.
2 penalties for both teams. Ridgeland with 11 yards of penalties, Murray County with 22.
So mark off of 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 now with 11:11 to go. Third quarter, Indians up by 21. Here's Wright back to pass. Fires a good catch by Wright at the 45. To the 50. First down in Murray territory at the 48-yard line. Wright, 35-14, but Ridgeland moving the football. First down. Fumbles at the snap, and the Indians have the ball, I think. Let's see.
Looks like Hewlett might be on it.
No, they're going to make 2nd down. Somebody might have got it. I thought Hewlett had it there.
Somebody took it away from him in the pile. He fell right on the ball. But another bad exchange between the
third quarter. Murray County leading 35-14. Here's Wright. Back to pass. Looks a little slant pass over to the side. It's caught at the 45. No more. Pick up around 3. What was that? Elliott and Grab it, I believe, and he picks up about 3 yards on the play. Not much. Here's Wright under center, takes it, fumble to snap, and he falls back on it, back at around the 48-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th and about 10 to go. If you're Ridgeland, Jerry, you go for it. Coach Starling's looking around. I think they're sending the punting unit on. 1 deep. They're playing it like a normal defense here.
Coach Greg Linder for Murray County Special Teams coach out on the field during that timeout.
So Smith will do the punting. Here's the snap. And they're going to fake again. Here's Smith looking to his left, rolling to his left. He fires. It is caught. Incomplete at the 40-yard line. He was going to be short of the first down. It'll be Indians football at the 47-yard line.
Yeah,
we'll have it. First down. Here's Statham under center. Miranda and Vineyard wide to the right. Statham on the option, pitch back to Feely. Has running room, 50, 45, foot race, 40, 35, 30. Feely, 20, 10, 5. R.J. Feely with the touchdown. 53 yards goes R.J. Feely for the touchdown, Jerry. Once he turned the corner, like I said, a foot race down the sidelines and no one could catch him.
R.J.'s a big kid, Perry, and he's probably the fastest kid on the team. And that time, instead of waiting to pitch, Joel got the pitch out to him quick.
We'll try to make it 42. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good.
Flies into the end zone untouched. Indians lead it now with 8:38 to go in the third quarter. A score of 42-14. And back to Perry Kaiser.
As Gould will kick it off, it'll be Gravitt and Marsh back deep. Gould will kick. Here's the kick. Angling towards the sidelines, it's going to roll out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Ridgeland should have it at the 35. Side, have a wide out to the right, and that's Hall. Patterson and Marsh, the running backs. Behind Wright. Wright takes it. 3-step drop, fires, has it tied in at the 45, 50 to the 45. Bray fumbled wall, and it's on the ground, and Gravitt rolls on it at the 36-yard line of Murray County. Caught the big tight end, I believe. Don't have his name on the roster.
7 fell on it, Gravitt. But another big passing play for the first down.
Here's Marsh right up the middle, and he gets to around the 33-yard line. Goes Marsh. Pickup of about 4 on the play.
He runs the ball pretty strong when he hits it up the middle there. And
second down and 5. Hand off to Marsh again, right up the middle, across the 30, close to a first down. He's going to be about a couple of yards shy of the first down. Give him about 3 on the play. To the right side. Grab it to the left. Eye backfield. Here's Wright rolling to his right. Looks, fires, has a tight end, and it's incomplete. Had his tight end McGuire open again across the middle, Jerry, but he threw it into some coverage. Had a couple of Ridgeland players right in the vicinity, and they all looked like, well, who's going to catch it?
Yeah. Well,
just outside the 26 for the first down. Closing in on 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Wright. Hand off in the backfield. He breaks a tackle. Here's Marsh back to the 35. He's going to be shy. He's going to be close to a first down. Second effort might have got him in the first down and around the 26-yard line, but he broke a tackle.
James Knight hit him in the backfield about 7 yards deep, and the kid's strong. He broke that tackle.
They put it down, and they stretch it, and the Indians have held. So Murray County will get the ball on downs. It's going to be a long game, I'm afraid. 42-14, wideouts, 2 wideouts left. Vineyard and Miranda. Pacheco to the right. Here's Statham, back to pass looking. Stops out to Pacheco, has it at the 35, gets to the 40, breaks a tackle, and now knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line, and that's a first down. Good job. Bijar and Feely, the running backs. Hall, the tight end, lined on the left side. Here's Feely right up the middle, across the 45 to the 46. Not much doing. Good stop by Jordan Eblin from his second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Statham under center, 2 wideouts left. Statham takes it. Going to give it to Bijar right up the middle. Bijar to around the 48-yard line. Not much there. Stopped by a host of Panthers. 3rd down and 6. Long 6 to go. They have to reach the 44, or 46 though, of Ridgeland. Here's Statham on 3rd down. Takes it. Looks. Has time. Cross the middle. Has a man. It is caught by Pacheco inside the 35 to the 34 with 2 guys hanging on him. A nice throw by Statham and a good catch by Pacheco. At the Ridgeland 34. 5:15 to go, 3rd quarter. Indians up by 28. Here's Statham. On the option, pitch back Feely, trying to get to the corner, and he's going to be stopped maybe a couple of yards. A good play out on the corner by Josh Myers, Jerry. He came up from the corner, made a nice stop.
Yeah,
Miranda to the right. Hall, the tight end, to the right side. Murray County moving left to right. Here's Bijar right up the middle, carrying a tackler with him to the 26-yard line. He's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down, and it'll be 3rd and about 2 to go for the Indians. Simmons down in 2. Ball at the 26. Here's Statham. Gives it to Bijar. No, Statham's going to keep it to the 20. First down for the Indians. Had me fooled. Pick up 6 on the play down to the 20, and that's a first down for the Indians. Their equipment problems. They're going to mark it at the 18-yard line. It's first down. Give Statham 8 on the play. 3:40 to go. Murray County leading here in the 3rd quarter, 42-14, and threatening for more. Here's Statham. Under center, takes it. Gives it to Bijar, trying to go to the left side. He's hit at the line, and not much, maybe a half yard in on the stop. Tyler Hall in on the stop for the Panthers. Yeah, 1 yard by Bijar, and it's 2nd down, and 9 to go. Close the right. Wide out to the left. Here's Statham. On the reverse to Vineyard. Vineyard has running room, has the wall set up to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and Vineyard will go in the end zone for the touchdown. A nice run, set it up beautifully, a 17-yard run by Vineyard, and it's a touchdown. The 2nd time they've ran that thing tonight, Jerry, and this one goes for 17 yards, and they try to make it a 49-14 game. Good snap. Statham puts it down. Kick is on the way, and it is good.
9-play drive, 74 yards. Touchdown came on a 17-yard reverse by Vineyard, Brandon Vineyard. PAT was good. Indians have had 9 possessions and have scored 7 touchdowns.
Gould will kick it off. Marsh and grab it back deep. Here's the kick. This one a good kick. Grab it at the 10. Across the 15, comes to the left side. 20, tries to reverse his field. Fumbled the ball. It's still on the ground. Who has it? Indians have it at the 15-yard line. He fumbled the ball. Who came up with that? I believe it was Brock Langley, I believe, came up with the recovery.
Well, the fumble was caused by Tony Cosby on the kick cover team, but just stripped the ball away, grabbed the arm and knocked the ball loose, and that's what created the turnover.
So the Indians will have it 1st and 10.
Game, and he's had some time to had that knee injured, and he's had some time to recover from that.
Herndon and Dobson now the running backs. Here's Hewlett. Going to keep it on the option. Breaks it inside. Gets first down yardage close to it, down to around the 6 or 7 yard line. He's going to be very close to a first down. Might be just a yard shy, but Hewlett picks up about 9 on the play.
Option, turning it upfield, picking up the yard.
2 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the left. Here's Hewlett under center, gives it off, going to keep it. Pitch back to Dotson, cuts outside. Dotson to the corner, to the end zone, touchdown Indians. A 6-yard run by Dwayne Dotson. And the Indians leading it now 55-14, but
at least little thing, and they might have been, but it is going to be a hold. The third
Dotson 6-yard touchdown goes for nothing. But it's second down and 10. Here's Dotson, or Hewlett on the keeper, rolling to his right, and he's going to be hit at around the 13-yard line. Stopped on the play by and Crumley on the stop, and it's going to be third down and about 7 to go. 1 to the left. Herndon and Dotson, the running backs, on 3rd and 7. Here's Hewlett, and puts it up in the air, throws incomplete. Tried to hit, who's that, Vineyard on the left.
No, that's Miranda.
Miranda running a slant and just undershot him, incomplete, and the got a 31-yard, well, right at 30.
30-yard attempt. As your hero Munson would say, they're going to reach for a field goal.
Not far of a reach. Here's 30-yarder. Good snap. Here's Gould's kick on the way. It's high enough. Did he get enough? Is it in there? Yes. Gould kicks a 30-yard field goal with 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Murray County 52, Ridgeland 14. Back
by Fred Gould, that 5-play drive after the turnover on the kickoff. Indians got it at the 16, couldn't punch it in, but Freddie Gould comes on with a 30-yard field goal, and the Indians are set to kick it off. And there's a kick back to Marsh. Up the middle of the field at the 35, the 40, and knocked down by Beerline at the 40. Falls forward to the 44-yard line. I had to do the play-by-play because Perry wanted to go give an update to the PA announcer.
Well, look, 1:11 to go. As Wright will come up. Murray County did not get the man off the field in time. Had too many men on the field. That play goes for a yard, but the Indians are going to be penalized for too many men on the field. Let's see if they did. 4. Well, the Indians almost got away with that one.
Gordon Central closing in on Dalton. Dalton leads Gordon Central 18-17.
Do I see another field goal like last year to win the game? Might happen. Don't know. But
37 yards.
So they give Marsh 2 yards on the play. Here's Marsh with the handoff. He's going to get out down to the 46-yard line before he is stopped by Hardy. And who is that also in on the stop was Cosby. Also in there is Anderson. Second down, 1 from the 46. Here's Wright. Going to give it to the fullback Patterson, it looks like, and he'll have the first down to the 45-yard line. Of the third quarter, with the score, Murray County 52, Ridgeland 14, back after the 60-second timeout. 10 for Ridgeland. Here's Wright, hands it off to Marsh on the right side, has running room, and Cosby drags him down at the 37-yard line. A good job by Cosby. One-on-one tackle. And all at the 38-yard line. It's second down and 4. Just underway, fourth quarter. Indians out on top. And movement on, I believe the Indians might have jumped off sides first before movement on that offensive line for Gordon Central.
42 yards in penalties now.
Right under center on 1st and 10 from the 33. Takes it, gives it off to the fullback, and he's fighting to the 30, maybe inside the 30 to around the 29-yard line before a host of Indians drag him down there, led by James Knight of Murray County. Indians leading at 52-14. Here's Wright, gives it off to Myers again to the 26-yard line before he is dropped by Cosby again, right at the 26, a pickup of a couple. Reach around the 22 for the first down. Third down. Here's Wright rolling to his right, pitch back Marsh. Marsh trying to get to the corner, gets to the 23. He's going to be close to a first down. He took on a defensive back out there, Jerry. That was, who was that?
Brock Langley, I believe.
Langley. He took on a defensive back, and Langley,
he stepped up, outweighed quite a bit. They're going to give him the first down, but hats off to Brock Langley coming up and sticking his head in there and making that tackle.
There's one to run the ball. Here's Wright. Gives it off to Marsh. Marsh running room to the 20. And he's brought down at around the 18-yard line. Someone was hanging on.
That would be Sean Rowland, I believe, 66.
Got some jersey and dragged him down.
Didn't have any cooking grease on that jersey, did he?
No, warned. Don't do it again. And fine. Here's Wright. Hands it off to Myers inside the 15, down to around the 14 before he is knocked down by Hewlett. And at the 14, he picked up about 4 on the play. 8:45 to go. Here's Hall. Wright's going to take it. He's going to be hitting the backfield, drop down at around the 16, 17 yard line. So it'll bring up a 4th down and 3, and Ridgeland will go for it here. 8 minutes to go. Here's Wright on the 4th down. And Indians jump off side, so it'll be 1st down and 10 for Ridgeland. Without 7:55, 1st down and 10 for Ridgeland. On the offside penalty on 4th down, the ball inside the 10. Here's Wright, going to keep it, gets to the 6-yard line before he is knocked down by Hardy. And then, let's see, finishing off, Cosby and Hewlett in on the stop. So to bring up pitch back Marsh. Marsh trying to corner, gets to the 5, diving. Did he get in? No. Test. Marsh, a 6-yard run for the touchdown. A toss sweep to the short side of the field, and Marsh goes in for the touchdown. Hold will be made by Simmons. There's the snap. Holds down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. 7-4-1. Murray County with the lead. Ridgeland scoring on a drive, and Smith will kick it off for the Panthers. Waiting for the whistle. And here's the kick. It's a high kick. Dotson will take it at the 13, across the 15, 20. Has some running room to the 30, and it collapsed right there at around the 31-yard line. Gordon Central has to go 81 yards, Jerry, for the tying score against Dalton late in the 4th quarter. Dalton had scored and went up a touchdown. Here's Hewlett on the option, has running room 35-40. Hewlett across the 40 to the 44-yard line before he is knocked down. They pick up about 13 yards by Hewlett. Wide to the left is Ball and Miranda. Here's Hewlett on the option, has running room, breaks a tackle 50, 45, took on one and ran over. Grab it at the 45, and he knocked him down at the 43, but Grab it took a shot from Hewlett.
Clock, let's go.
The game's over with. You're up. You're down 31, 6:21 to go in the game. And Ball wide to the left side. Here's Hewlett. I'll pitch back on the option. Here takes on a tackler at the 50. I don't know who that is, Jerry, but he took a nice shot. 38. I don't know who that is, Jerry, but whatever, he picked up about 10 on the play. We have a 30. What's his number? I can't tell.
It's 38, and we don't have him on our roster.
Here's Hewlett. Gives it off to the fullback, and he's fighting, gets down to around the 46-yard line. Pickup of about 4 on the play.
That was Andrew Stark playing fullback.
Okay, Andrew Stark, the fullback. A short 2 to go for the Indians. White out.
Indians are offsides. They're going to call that right there. The left tackle, left guard. Too far up. Aaron Curl.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wide to the left side is Carroll. Here's Hewlett. On the option, pitch back, fumble. It's on the ground, and Ridgeland has it. Ridgeland will recover at the 47-yard line. The pitch was behind the run.
One punt.
So high backman whistle marker down. The Indians, I don't think, wave it off. So it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Wright, and penalty marker down again. I believe it's going to be movement on the Panthers.
At the center, he was the only one that did. Everybody else moved except the center, so I'm sure he was right, and the other 10 players were wrong.
Gee, this game's going to take about as long as they take to fix downtown Dalton. Here's a handoff to the fullback. He gets to the 49-yard line, and I believe that was number 31 into the game, and that's Chris McAllister. Yards to go. And hand it off to McAllister again. Oh, he's hit at the line, brought down. That was not McAllister. That was Lucas Schultz on this play.
Big
And
James
a penalty marker
Coots.
down. Penalty marker
310-pound James Coots able to make the tackle, and we got a flag on the play.
Decline it and let's move it. Murray County with the lead. Now all we need is a timeout. 9-yard line. They have to reach the Murray 36 for the first down. Here's Wright back to pass. A little slant. It's incomplete.
And what does that do?
Stop the clock, and a penalty marker down. Could be a late hit on the Indians. On the. Is it? Let's see. Roughing the passer, and that is a first down. You're right.
And guess what?
That offsides on the Indians.
Well,
Move it down to
get to play on Friday night. It's great. And
3:35 to go in the game. Here's Wright going to keep it. Gets to the 37 before he's brought down by a host. Coots in on the stop. He was carrying the pile with him. Also in on the stop for the Indians. That Jay Ayers in on the stop for the Indians. It's second down and 2. Now the officials are discussing something. Man, oh man. Here's quarterback Myers throws. It's in dropped.
stops the clock. Checking into the game, number 84. I like that number. That's what I was in high school, so he gets his name called.
Here's Myers, hands it off to the tailback, has the first down across the 35, down to around the 30-yard line. That was Schultz, and that's a first down for Ridgeland. They pick up about 7 on the play. And no penalty. They hand it off to the fullback, and he gets around to the 25, and that's it. So to bring up a second down, about 6 to go for here's Myers going to hand it off to Schultz. Schultz to the 21 before he is brought down by a host of Indians on the stop. Down at the bottom of that pile was Ayers. 2 to go, 1:40 to go in the game. The Indians hitting on the scoreboard. Here's Myers, hand off to the fullback across the 20, first down. Jerry, that was McAllister, and he'll have a first down. A pickup of the trying to get another region win next week. Here's Myers, rolls to his right, looks, fires, and it's going to be in and out of the hands, and almost intercepted out there by the Indians. Casey Millsaps almost had it, Jerry. He was probably surprised that the ball was coming to him. Second and 10, 56 seconds to go. Wide out left and right. Here's Myers. Fires out the flats. It is caught only a couple of yards on the pickup. That was Sean Woodard. And it'll bring up thirds to go. Should be the last play of the game. We hope. 52-21, Indians on top. Here's Myers rolling to his left, looking. Has running room if he takes it to the 10, to the 5, and Myers will go in the end zone for the touchdown with 15 seconds to go in the ball game, and it is 52-27. Smith will do the point after. There's a snap kick. It's up, and it is good. 14.
Panthers on the board, 11-play drive. Score the touchdown, 53-yard drive. Josh Myers on a sweep around the end, quarterback sweep, kept the ball, ran it in from 13 yards out. Dean Smith PAT was good. No ball for a short time, I think.
Here's Smith's kickoff. He's just going to kick it away, and it's going to go in the end zone for the touchback. So
on Sunday morning, I said, Kurt, who called the play? He just grinned. Had that Kurt Napier grin. He did.
So they'll split 2 wide outs to the left side.
He may go deep with it.
And movement on the Indians offensive line. Napier under center, last play of the game. And movement again, they didn't call that one. Right to the fullback, and he's going to be out to the 23-yard line, and that should do it. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it.
How many? Take a 4-minute break, big boy.